All right, folks. Well, apparently now we're back now with picture. Since apparently I've got my proverbial head on my butt.
Proverbial?
Wow, now I can actually see that people are seeing us now.
Yeah, people are seeing us right now. So
Hey,
anyway,
we did have a caller, though, called in that wanted to ask one thing.
What are you, a dumbass?
Yes, apparently I am a dumbass. We're going to get through the glitches. We're going to get through everything here, and we'll get through it. So, once again, welcome back. We did our little hoorah in the beginning, so let's continue on with Mr.
Well, we were trying to try to get the video working.
Well, let's see if it's going to work. First off, we could try.
Hey, there's pictures on the internet of you guys. It's an actual video there.
I like.
Don't you got a burger to make or something?
You're calling him a dumbass?
No. I am.
Si, senor.
Well, at least you have a show going. Good for you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Because now apparently I am pretty much dumbfounded of what the heck is
Thank
going
you.
on.
Goodbye.
Oh.
Okay, he's got to put the thumb drive in now. For one second, we actually do have the video now. Now that we're definitely not trying to make light of anything on this at all. Because it doesn't matter if we worked with him or not, he's still a brother to us in the business, and it was a really bad accident. And nobody ever wants to have something like that happen to them in the ring to begin with. And it was something basically that was a commonplace thing for them to go on and do, whether it was a hurricane or a drop kick. And this is where we actually will tell people that, hold on, we're trying to see if we can get it on, where you need to be trained in the ring before you do anything.
Invalid source.
Okay.
Invalid source.
I don't know why, because I was working when I was testing it earlier, but pretty much go ahead and look up the accident online. There was one that was basically Mexican footage, actually, and to where it shows him going out of the ring with the drop kick, or with the hurricanrana, coming back in, getting the drop kick, and then he gets to the point where a lot of the other videos were showing after that, where he was just limp on the ropes right then.
Yeah. I think, and it also looked like to me that he was trying to fight just to get inside the ring, for the final spot.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, raise, tap, drop kick, that's not what cost it. There had been something throughout that whole course of the match that happened.
Or maybe a previous injury or something. I mean, everybody's taken stiff drop kicks before, whether in the back. I mean, it was even in the shoulder. It wasn't. A lot of people were saying whiplash. Whiplash or something, which is possible.
It's always possible.
But I mean, it's one of those things. I don't know.
Yeah. Well, I mean, like I said, it's always unfortunate, for something like that to happen, and for me being in the business almost 19 years now.
Yep.
I know what injuries feel like, but I'm fortunate enough to not have an injury like that to pretty much mess with the rest of my social life. So,
yeah.
All right. Well, we're going to move on here and talk big news. Apparently, this has been debated about for a year, according to this individual who just now recently re-signed with WWE. Brock Lesnar did sign a new 3-year deal with WWE, and we've got some.
Now, is there going to be more dates for him, or is he just going to appear off and on?
I mean, that's the big question too. I mean, there should be no excuse for him to work the schedule that he's got if he's doing the same pace as he's doing right now, because I mean, there's no reason why he shouldn't. But it also brings up an interesting point. What's really going to happen come Sunday? I mean, is Reigns going to not win? I don't know, but it's a lot to consider. But let's go over with Brock's agreement here. So apparently, with Brock Lesnar, he just got the 3-year deal.
You know, you could put the picture on another monitor.
I could.
Why you gotta take mine off? Really? Really?
Okay, give me a break. Go get a drink. I really need a drink. I need to somehow get some hot water, man, because man, I am just dying. All right, so apparently, he confirmed his 3-year deal. Basically, on the re-signing is that the fighter in him wants to continue, but at a stage in his life, it's just not worth it. He's more like, he's more of a caveman, an older caveman. He needs to pick his fights. And doing the UFC, training 16 to 18 months for a fight is just going to be a little bit too much. He's a husband, he's a father, and of course, we all know who his wife is.
Skeletor.
Yeah, Skeletor. He really lives in Captain Grayskull. No, I won't go that far. But anyway, but apparently
She's about as attractive as a used squeezed tampon. I mean,
oh my God, dude!
That wasn't me. He said it, Brock.
I did not.
Hey, look what I just did. Look at that.
Say a thing.
Look at that.
Don't you be pointing at me. Get out of here. But anyway, but there were efforts to bring him back, though. Apparently doubling their offer to bring him back to the UFC. But if it was truly about the money,
I like my talent here.
If it was truly about the money, he probably would have went back. But he says it's not really about the money. He's 37 now, so this is a 3-year deal, which puts him through WrestleMania 34. He'll be 40 years old. Yeah. No, that guy left early. I don't know what he's doing. Maybe we might see him at next year's WrestleMania if you're playing Austin back there. I suspect, just a little side note, Austin and HBK will be
really. Can
involved.
You put it on its own screen and just flip there?
Oh, okay. Sorry. Here, I cut him out. I just cut him out of the whole deal. Okay? The whole deal. So that's what so congratulations to Brock Lesnar, and it should be interesting. It should be interesting. But who do you put Brock with next after he's done with Reigns?
The champ is here.
Oh yeah, we already did that.
Well, yeah,
like some people who actually haven't been catching up with wrestling since August, and
I don't want to hear that, man. I heard about that, and I about died.
But I mean, what do you kill Reigns, or do you go, or what? I mean, so.
No,
because let's look at a couple things here now. If Reigns wins, you pretty much say that Reigns could have beat Undertaker, which you knew that wasn't going to happen to begin with. So it's a catch-20 here. Whenever you want to build this or that up or whatever, basically.
Right. So I mean, it's going to be interesting who you put him up against. Even the bigger question is, Rollins only has 3.5 months left to use for that Money in the Bank contract, and it's null and void unless the authority finds some way to scheme to extend that. But I don't see that happening. So it makes you wonder what are they going to do with the Money in the Bank? I don't think they do anything this Sunday with it.
No, I don't see him cashing in on Reigns whatsoever, because I don't think that you can put the belt on Rollins. I really don't.
Rollins is right now. He's a very strong mid card, and he's not really ready up for the spotlight. I mean, it's my opinion. I mean, I just don't see Seth Rollins as WWE champion. Maybe within the next 2 years. No. But they have to build him some other way other than that. But there's a lot of mid-card talent right now, and there's very few headlining talent, for that main event spot. So we're going to go ahead and move on here. If I can make sure that my source is good. Apparently my source is not good.
You will rest in peace.
All probably will tonight because this is really tiring me out to begin with.
And we thought Blog Talk was a problem.
No, well now we know why it's us now. Oh wow, seriously?
Is it just me or does it start snowing again?
Yeah, apparently.
Is the picture not loading up?
No, it's not, and I don't know why. So no image, no image. Apparently, there's no image.
Okay, well, pretty much it was actually a good photo logo for the new company that was starting up. It was basically Jeff Jarrett's Global Force Wrestling, GFW.
Yep, heard a lot
Or
about
Get to
it.
Fucking Wrestling. I mean, first you have Impact now, and then
Yeah, who knows? Who knows?
we also have another issue, though. I don't think that's an issue for going online, but
Yeah, it's mine. It's me. Sorry about that.
are we still broadcasting now?
We are still broadcasting.
Are we still moving?
We are still moving.
Yay!
Yes, sorry about that. I don't know what to do about that. I totally screwed that up. So we're gonna have to go on the fly here. But
Wow, like we haven't done that before in the years.
yeah, no kidding. I say we go straight through this sucker.
Yeah. Well, pretty much according to PW Insider, word is that Jeff Jarrett's Global Force Wrestling has been starting to book wrestlers for an August 22nd show that will take place in Las Vegas, Nevada. But how are they going to actually do the show? Because what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. And,
Well, yeah, I know. I mean, your promotion.
the
could stay
feeling
in
is that
Vegas.
this will be for a TV pilot, either to shop around or possibly, that was me, possibly for a broadcast deal that they have yet to announce. More details will become available as soon as possible. You can probably do the search for Global Force Wrestling, which the picture we originally had that crashes out here had the web address and everything for it.
Oh. Yeah. Well, it's interesting. I mean, it's going to see if Jeff Jarrett can pull off another successful promotion. Really, it's not any competition with WWE or anything else that he has developed is direct competition with WWE. Obviously, there's really nothing out there because they just don't have the, they don't have just the sources and the funds to market properly. Because WWE is just an international force to reckon with. So, all right, well. Like I said, best of luck, and we'll see here in August if Jeff has a good card coming up. So, speaking of cards.
Well, no, let's do that afterwards. Let's do some of the other stuff first. Oh, no.
Some of the other stuff first? Okay. All right.
So we got that one. Were we able to bring a picture up for this one or no? You just
We
gotta cut
can
me out
try.
anyway.
I have no idea because we are just dying at the bit here. We're chomping at the bit to try and find something here. So this is.
Hey, you're actually bringing stuff over here.
Let's see.
Try to bring that up again. Let's see. What we're having issues with is not what you guys are seeing because you guys see us fine.
There we go.
But
That looks better.
Let's see. Hold on. Really?
I am joking.
Really? But
Here we go.
our monitor that we were actually viewing everything on is not showing up. Let's see what we can do here.
How about we do this? We're going to talk about Mr. Roman Reigns. How's that?
Okay.
Let's go with that.
And while we click over to that, let's see if you can bring him over there so everybody can see him.
Yeah. Well, we are.
He is
It
Superman.
works.
He is, the relative of The Rock and everything.
Yeah.
So.
Yep. So. Yeah. So apparently.
Basically, he was on ESPN Sports Nation plugging the main event match at WrestleMania 31, which is this Sunday on paper. Can't say. Wow, yeah, that's what's changed. Also, we can't call it pay-per-view anymore because of the damn WWE Network giving it for free for just $9.99.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Part of the segment included bringing out a punching bag arcade machine with Lesnar's face on it. Before Roman got a chance to strike, out come Paul Heyman to cut a promo on behalf of Lesnar and wish Reigns good luck in the match. Heyman shook Roman's hand and left the set. Roman also made an appearance in Conan, once again plugging WrestleMania and how Roman prepares for matches. Conan looked to the more humorous side of Aston Reigns if he finds it difficult to wrestle guys who apply baby oil on themselves and how it is hard to get a grip Hold on.
This sort of thing ain't my bag, baby.
Conan's metaphor he came up with was slippery sausages, also commenting on his incredible hair and how great it looks.
Yeah. Yeah. So
Let me ask you a question, and be honest.
Who?
Do I make you horny? Randy? Do I make you horny, baby? Yeah, do I?
Why you guys zoom in on me? Really?
you're the one pulling it. That's why.
It was Conan O'Brien talking about slippery men. I mean, come on now.
Hey, slippery sausages. Get it right. It's slippery sausages. So, anyway, y'all have to pardon me. This is another glitch here. I wouldn't say glitch, but thing I have to do. So, actually trying to get over a little bit of a congestion thing. And,
From slippery sausages?
not from slippery sausages. There's a lot of illness. We're in St. Louis. We're the most effed up capital when it comes to weather.
Just earlier in the week, a friend of mine was at home up in northern Illinois, and there was snow. There was no snow down here. We just had a little bit of rain, and then when she came down here, she brought a lot of thunder and lightning.
Let me guess, like 2 days before, it was like in the 60s, sunny too, right?
Yeah, actually, yesterday it was up to the 70s.
Yeah. But today was sunny. I don't know how warm it was, but yeah. So now I am dipping my tea. Wait a minute. I can't see me peek my. I'm trying to do the little pinky here.
Really? Trying to teabag yourself there, are you?
I apparently can't teabag very well.
Well, I bet the neighbors are just loving this.
Oh my gosh. So anyway, so moving on, we're going to go ahead to our next one. Let's see. Here's some news. Apparently, this is kind of funny to talk about. At least me anyway, because I got a chance to talk to him somewhat whenever he was doing work with the Midwest Powerhouse Wrestling.
Yep.
He had his camp up there, talking about Dan to be Severn. Apparently now, in a recent interview he did, he says that the WWE locker room was afraid of him. I probably wouldn't doubt that whatsoever.
Excuse me while I... Oh, hold on.
I think I speak for everyone here when I say, huh?
Yeah. So apparently, he stated the following on a recent interview. He said the first few weeks he was there, he was watching things that unfolded before him, and he was watching talent greet each other. As they were greeting each other, they were using their by their first names or their worker names, which could have, like, hey, Steve, instead of Austin or whatever, or Rock or whatever, or Daryl. I don't know what they say. Daryl. Hey, Daryl. But anyway.
Nobody says hey, Daryl.
But everyone that came to Severn was actually calling him, how you doing, Mr. Severn? It's good to see you, Mr. Severn. Da, 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 da. And eventually, after a few weeks, Severn finally asked one of the workers, he didn't state who, but he said, why why are you guys calling me Mr. Severn? Why can't you just address me, as Dan or whatever? He goes,
because he can whip our asses. That's probably pretty much it. I mean,
the worker said, you scare us, and we're afraid that you're going to go wig out on us in one of our matches. So, I mean...
Well, let's look at something here now. Tank Abbott, Dan Severn, Ken Shamrock. Well, I'll even say Brock a little bit because everybody was apprehensive of him though too when he came back. Because he can legitimately. I'm not going to say that the other one.
Yeah, don't say Tank.
I said Tank Abbott.
You did say Tank Abbott? Why Tank Abbott?
I said the first one.
He's trying to pass off his Neidhart's twin brother, man.
For those who want to complain, just email Steve. Wrong person. Rick Ruby directly, and if you have any problems, bring it to him.
Fine, me. I don't care. Let's see if I care at this point.
What do you think of Haku?
I'm not going to say a thing about Haku. I don't.
I mean, there are a lot of people.
I've heard a lot of stories. About
with the fighting that these guys can do, I can understand if they want to back down from something that they can and will.
Right.
And there's very few legit badasses in pro wrestling. Anybody from UFC would definitely be one.
Yeah.
Haku.
Yeah.
Haku was pretty much, I think, at the top of everybody's list on nobody. Even Goldberg, I think, was like apprehensive of him.
Dude's got a head like a freaking coconut, man. He can barrel through anything. I mean, seriously, when he was done with his Haku days, he came over as Ming or whatever and won Clash of the Champions. Dusty Rhodes busted a wooden chair over his head and didn't flinch. Didn't flinch at all. As I kill my sound again because I had to hack up a freaking log. This is getting tired.
How do you think I'm feeling right now? You're not feeling good and everything. And I have a friend of mine bragging about being in a hot tub earlier, relaxing, while we had to deal with all this stuff.
It's all right. It's not like the firm is going to invite you anyway to go freaking sit in the hot tub.
Well, no kidding, but you also don't explain to a hungry person about what you had to eat, you know?
Which I have not had dinner yet tonight. Probably because this whole thing that is killing my appetite. Is what it is. It's killing my appetite.
The whole show?
Yeah, apparently so. So
do we have like a street sign walking through here or something?
Apparently so. Exit only.
It is now.
It is now.
I can still see that with Severn. I mean, Severn is one of the legit people from the UFC. There was very few that did and everything. I mean, but still, I mean, somebody that's trained to do that. I don't think the same amount of fear happens when somebody goes from this business to UFC to be trained. There's been very few. Brock is one, and okay.
Yeah, well, if you don't want to tell anybody that your mama dresses you funny, you smell. Well, you barely know them. And apparently, this is the next and only. Anything happens here, Murphy's on 21, especially when drunks just want to get on camera.
You give the guy some credit. He's been homeless for a while. He's been out of work since 1998 when NWA shut down.
Yeah, I got him that.
Did he come back through?
No, he didn't.
No, he just ran out.
We really need we are live. I mean,
Are we?
yes.
What are we talking about?
Dan Severn's scaring people.
Yeah.
I don't like it. It scares me.
I know. You want to come up and tell me, his mama dresses
Put him on the line. Put him on the line one time.
Get out of my
Actually,
square.
We were going to call Ming or Haku and have you go off on him and see how that goes.
Now, have you guys talk about the reunion of the X Express since we've been here?
No, we don't talk about nothing that stinks, sir.
Oh, okay. Well, let me know because I got a whole fucking tirade to go with you, brothers. All right.
Fuck is on a roll, and we're going to keep it that way.
You are loser.
Oh, my God. Yeah, so anyway, I thought that was just kind of amusing.
So, yeah, being here doing the show on video is a hell of a lot better than what we were doing. Not.
Yeah, well, I don't know. We'll get through the glitches, man. We'll get through it.
Hang on to that dream, pal.
So anyway, moving on, we're going to move
Actually,
back.
we're going back in what we we're just talking about with stuff. We're talking about people going from wrestling to UFC.
Yeah.
That was a segue I made. I looked ahead, and I did that on purpose.
Well, good.
I've improved. Dick.
Somebody should get a cookie. But first
Chocolate-
you got to
chocolate
find
chip?
you got to find somebody to give you a cookie though. So I mean oh doggone it. Did you give me another bad file?
Okay, I didn't really check the picture things.
Hold on, let me try this again. Let me try this.
I noticed things were
No.
not even loading up on there. So
Didn't work. Didn't work.
Did you guys see my friend here?
no, we're good. No.
Buddy?
No.
Who went out the door?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You mean a homeless bum? No, Billy went that way.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, keep your shirt on. Thank you.
No, we're not getting naked back here.
Are you? Yes.
So anyway, apparently Punk's picture is not full.
I'll be right back. I'm gonna go put the on the air sign up in a second. I'll be right back. You go ahead and talk about CM Punk.
Okay, so I'm gonna
It's
talk.
stuck. Hold on.
I want to talk with myself.
Well, no. I'm giving the mic to Benji and Georgie. You can talk to them.
I am not talking to stuffed animals, sir. People will think that I'm really strangely deterred. for other reasons. But anyway, yeah, so let's go ahead and talk about CM Punk. Of course, he recently just did a whole set of promo photos for the UFC. Just for those who actually follow Punk like I do, because the guy tells it like it is when it comes to anything inside the ring. He basically called WWE on a lot of their bull crap. So anyway, CM Punk, of course, venturing into the UFC, will fight anywhere between October and December. That's when his first scheduled fight is going to be. And actually, Paul Heyman spoke out on CM Punk's UFC debut coming up. You know about what? Sorry, sir, you're not flashing. You're not flashing, and I didn't know if you even turned that off, but I
left it on for a bit for Benji and Georgia.
You are, sir, you are disturbing. I don't know what this. I don't know what.
You're the one that had me brought back for the show now, okay? So I don't want to hear it.
Yeah, but hey, I'm not going to talk to your freaking bears, okay? I'm sorry, it's just not what I'm doing.
That's good. That's good.
A lot of people make money out talking to the animals.
Yeah, I know. We're not going to talk to Peanut Nina, but anyway, commenting about him, you know, about how successful he's going to be. What do you mean? What did I do? Did I go off
After
again?
Billy came back, you guys lost your video.
Lost the video. I still got to feed you.
Why don't you have feed up there?
I have no idea.
There,
Did you
that stopped
minimize
sometime.
Minicam?
Yeah, I probably did.
That's probably where your video went.
All right. Well, they're gonna have to listen. I'm gonna have to upload the video later.
Okay, that works.
That works for me.
We have a
still
backup.
live?
Yeah, we're still live.
Yes.
Well, if you're doing live, why don't you just keep Minicam up and see if the video comes back up?
It's been up.
The video was fine when Bill was back here, but when Dave came back, it went to that.
I have no idea.
That's okay. We're just going to do this because we can't get the pictures or anything going right now, so we'll just do audio again. Hey, we do good on the audio right now.
Yeah, we
We've
will
used
be
it
good
for
on
about
the
2
audio.
years.
And apparently, I'm frozen here. My feet is frozen. If you look,
Well, you
over
know
here-
what? It's not that bad, though.
No, not at all.
Thank you.
That didn't fix it, but okay.
All right.
Thank you. Goodbye.
I say this calls for action, and now, nip it in the
I'm
bud.
not gonna nip anything in the bud. So,
I think we've been nipping some bud whether the show's
I
going.
don't know where your video went, but it's gone.
yeah, we're gonna have to upload. Ladies and gentlemen,
Steve Murphy.
welcome to the cluster that is our show, ladies and gentlemen, and that's all I can tell you. But at least we're recording locally here, and we're going to bring it up whenever we'll upload it whenever we're done. I know it's like a glorified version of the show we used to do.
You think?
You think? Oh my God. Anyway, on Punk's success, according to Heyman, it says it all depends on his first fight. Brock's first fight in the UFC was against Frank Mir, in which ended in 90 seconds, but he dominated like 87 seconds of that because, you know, he slipped and he got into he had to tap out. He had no way of getting out of it. But if CM Punk comes out of the gate swinging, he shows the UFC audience exactly why he was such an idolized and revered personality in WWE, and he gets his hands on a microphone, and whatever attraction he could be in the first fight could be doubled by his second fight, and because he will make more UFC fans and not just a crossover from WWE fans going to watch more of the UFC. Okay, and that, but if he walks out and he gets his face kicked in and doesn't get a chance to talk, then he does put a memorable performance on, and then it's only a one-time deal. So pretty much saying to Punk that this is pretty much it. So if you're the UFC and you know you've got this guy who comes over, he had a strong following in WWE, and he's going to have his debut fight. Do you put him up in somebody that's going to be ranked higher than him in the UFC, or do you want to put him under, like, around the same?
not everybody is going to be a powerhouse going over to the UFC. And Punk was always a lightweight to begin with. I'm not taking anything away from him. He worked with quite a few friends of mine.
Right.
Freddie Jacobs is one of them. But I mean, I don't think it's going to work out so well.
Well, here's the thing. Not everybody has to be a heavyweight. I mean, it's all.
I know that. I know. But
I mean, mixed martial arts is a totally different segue going into, a sport. I mean, into a cage sport. I mean, it's mixed martial arts, which basically means if you know where to strike an opponent with the type of force you deliver, it all depends. If you can be like a taekwondo specialist, jiu-jitsu, whatever. Of course, Punk is training jiu-jitsu. Juju? No, he didn't train. He don't train no juju. At least I don't think there was none in his family tree. Just saying. Are we meaning jujubes? I'm sorry. Anyway, moving on. But of course, I'm going to be rooting for CM Punk whenever that fight comes, and I'm going to make sure I am there to watch it whenever he is on pay-per-view, because I know it will be on pay-per-view. It won't be on Fox Sports 1 or, they do, UFC on Fox, whatever they do, but you know that he will be on. Guaranteed.
You know what I got to say about Punk?
Is there a village that needs its idiot back?
The guy spoke his mind. And,
I'm not gonna say I was a fan of his in wrestling, whether indie, Ring of Honor, or even WWE.
You say you were not?
Think I was.
Oh, you were.
I'm not gonna say I wasn't. I think the attitude and ego just makes him look like a complete total dutz.
All
I'm making up the words as I go along. I meant dits or putts or whatever, but it's
all right, on the spot. Did you listen to the podcast in its entirety when he came back to Copacabana? It was last November. If not, I got it on my hard drive at home. You're more than welcome.
Yeah, I was about to say,
it.
have it on the hard drive because we ain't gonna be able to load it here. I'll tell you that.
No,
the way
we're
everything
not.
else has been going.
Even though Copacabana is a great guy, he does a lot of stuff, a lot of podcasting and everything else, but we don't have over 2 hours to kill here just to listen. But you need to listen to it if you have time. And Punk will explain his side of the story, which a lot of it I believe. A lot of it I do believe. But I digress. Can't wait till October, December, whenever Punk faces off in the Octagon. So looking forward to that.
Hey, you feel like taking a break real quick?
Yeah, we might as well. In fact, let's go ahead and
go to our screen or whatever, if you can.
Oh, I'm going to try. I am most certainly going to try, sir. I don't think.
We will come right back, though. Let me get this off from you.
Yeah. You are watching the SlamZone Wrestle Wrap here on the Lifetime Media Network, the biggest cluster to come in 4 years.
Damn!
It is. I'm sorry. But we'll be right back, guys. As soon as I can't get anything loaded. Not
even our old.
Not even that. This is pretty much a. Oh, you know what? Maybe I should try for image file. Maybe this will open. Nope, nothing's opening. Okay.
So let's just not take the break. Let's get through this.
Well, who knows? Maybe we might get to it. No image.
This is where I miss our screening room and everything. Just going to screen and everything.
We're gonna bring the Maniac back out.
This is where I miss our screening room where we used to go hide from all this shiznit.
Oh yeah.
I know this is copyrighted. But.
I love messing with the board too because.
Hi, neighbor. I'm glad we're together again.
Oh. So anyway, let's talk about a certain promotion who's been, I don't know how many networks they've seen. They started off with weekly pay-per-views, and now they're on Destination America now. So let's talk about Impact. I don't know why these guys bother, but go ahead.
Oh, that's me.
Yeah, go ahead with Impact here.
Well, after hitting lows the previous week, Impact Wrestling bounced back on Destination America on Friday. The show drew 403,000 viewers and a 0.1 rating in the 18 to 49 demographic. Those numbers are up 19% and 25% from the previous weeks of 338,000 and viewers and a .08 demo rating, and continue the show's tendency of bouncing up and down.
I don't know. I don't know. I thought these guys were short on money to begin with.
Dixie's still there. He ain't going to be short on money.
God bless her heart. I know she's in the business, but my God, how long can they carry out? With no improvement, they stay on Destination America for how long? What, a year? Possibly.
I mean, I don't know. I mean, not what the problem is here is you're competing with a WWE fan base. You have WWE fan base and you have a wrestling fan base.
I mean,
which has always been about 10% of wrestling fans out there. There's always going to be the 90%. There's always going to be the WWE fan because they're going to buy all the Kool-Aid. They drink the Kool-Aid. I mean, buy all the crap and everything like that and believe all that stuff. But half of them would not even know who the person was anywhere else.
No.
But when you have like NXT though with it, I mean, there's people in the NXT that pretty much were, know where everybody comes from.
Or yeah,
where they have Finn Balor and everything,
Yeah.
TNA though, they got the merchandise, they got this, they got that.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's true.
There's something missing, and they're not going to do it by recopying anything to begin with. Whether it's NWO and WCW, any of the invasion stuff, they're not going to recopy that. They need to find their own little niche, look at what people are liking elsewhere, not try to do it, but try to do their own thing and see how that goes.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. It's just hard to go, but, I'm sure Impact's got a lot of great, but I think a lot of changes they're making is not really making anything better, but for the company or improving. I don't know if Destination America is available in every market out there, like satellite, cable. I know it is for cable because I have it. I don't take my Friday nights off to watch it, but
Now, ain't that a coincidence?
Yeah, no one cares. I'm sorry. I mean, and so apparently whenever they do a replay, not people stick around for the replay because they 0.04 rating with 143,000 viewers.
That was on the 11 p.m. replay though.
Yeah, that was on the replay. So they don't have much at all. We don't have video feeds here. I'm sorry, you can't really look at our faces.
We want to see the video.
We don't care. We'll do it later. It'll be uploaded.
No, it's live. Why do a live show if you can't see video?
Well, I know. I can't even bring up my files either, so I've got something funky going on, and I have no idea.
Click on the yellow here.
Yeah, I did.
And go down to full screen broadcast.
I did.
Where's that?
It was over here. I don't know.
Is it hidden behind something? Can you minimize a few things?
I can minimize this. I can minimize this. So.
Well, you're already frozen in Minicam. Oh, no, you're not. It's moving a little bit. Okay.
No, it's moving.
We're just sitting still.
That's not uncommon for you.
Yeah.
Only when I work.
Define work.
Making sandwiches.
Got any cheese?
I know. I want video too. But apparently I'm not getting it. I don't know what's going on. I don't know. I just don't know right now. I have to go on.
You're not going to let us watch the show, are you?
No.
It's bad luck, Steve.
It's not me. It's the program.
Are you the guy running the software?
Yeah, I am the guy running the software, and the software doesn't work.
This is what happened when you do a show at a bar with drunks.
Fine the first half.
I know. I have no idea what happened.
Steve Murphy came on and crashed it.
There is, in fact, I'm frozen here too.
Turn your camera off and I'm back on there. I'll turn it back on.
There we go. How's that?
I don't know.
No one
I don't see a picture
knows.
yet. It's not pulling a feed. So go back to your settings. Switch it off of minicam and see if you can go back to.
Yes.
Go to each. Yeah, there you go. Save.
Please send help.
Now go back and switch it back in.
Switch back in.
No, go to the settings. Switch back to the.
This is where I
switch
need to
back.
hold my
Okay.
drink file.
Here we go. Okay.
So I'm seeing it flashing. It's trying to pull the feed from the software, and the software's not putting out a feed.
No, it's not at all.
Go back to your software. Check your settings there.
Our settings here.
Yeah. Go to video.
Video. And
All right. Try network. Check network. Desktop.
yeah.
Try general again.
Yeah. Let's see.
I would uncheck that and that. And try recordings.
Oh, recordings. Settings, recordings.
All right, so that's going just fine. All right, click OK.
All right.
Si, senor.
This
And, try switching cameras. See if that might help anything. All right, and one more time, see if you can do full screen. That one will kick in when it's ready.
Full screen broadcast.
Okay, so over on the other screen, see if you can drag something over to the right to go to the second screen. Okay, so there's part of your problem is you got the resolution over there. So come back over to this screen and go to your background.
Yeah.
Right click and go to your video settings, screen resolution. Disable the second camera.
Disable.
We need help. Please send help.
Okay.
But just okay, go ahead and switch it to not extend but mirror.
Mirror.
Duplicate. Hit OK, apply. Keep changes. Okay, hit OK.
Okay.
And double click your Google Hangouts window there, see if it extends the desktop. There you go.
Okay.
Okay, now go back and switch your resolution back. You minimize that or resize it to a normal window. Now go back and change it back to dual desktop.
There we go. So display.
Adjust resolution. Okay, that'll work. And extend the desktop instead of duplicate.
Uh-oh. Oh.
Now apply. Hit OK.
Keep changes. Okay. Oh, look at this.
And now you go back to your Google Hangouts and it should be up there. I have no idea why you did that.
I have no idea why I did it either. Okay. Well,
Double click.
here we go.
Go back to your Google Hangouts. And switch your camera again. Off and on.
Okay, we're going to go switch cameras.
No. In Google Hangouts, turn your camera off and on.
Oh,
Okay, it's off now. Were you going to call it? See if it does anything. Okay, and go to settings again and switch cameras and see if you can come back to. Are you really doing teddy bear porn?
They weren't doing anything like that. What the hell are you thinking?
I know how your movies start. Did you switch it off or something? Just switch it to a different camera?
yeah, I switched to a different camera.
Still nothing, huh?
No. This is crazy. Oh, wait, I just did that.
Save.
Wait a minute.
You see how it's still flashing here trying to get the picture? So it's saved. You got to sync it once you change the settings.
Once it even selected. All
That should
right.
be your personal
No.
It's all right, but we're gonna switch it back.
We're still recording locally,
And
right?
what's,
Of
what
course,
is that going to bring up?
this.
I don't think that's what you need. But oh,
That is crazy.
yeah, it looks like you're just kind of SOL. Unless you stop and start again, but that's up to you.
No, I don't think so. We shouldn't.
You can always edit down later, whatever you got. But since you recorded it locally, cut all this part out.
Yeah.
Plus, Tim likes watching himself make faces. I can see him doing that in his free time. I mean, that's
Yeah. Well, I don't know what he does on his free time. No, I'm not going to ask.
well, I think everyone knows what he does in his free time.
Yeah, he's here.
Actually, none of these are Tim though. I mean, that's Georgie and Benji. I mean,
Yeah.
Shut the hell up.
Oh my God.
What are you, a dumbass?
Yikes.
My friend, don't be a jerk.
I'm going to try and see if I can do this again for the full screen broadcast.
well, you go on and talk about. I'm going to go talk about something else while you're doing all that. So we're
Yeah,
not going to have the
please
dead
do.
time.
Yeah, please do. Screw it.
We can see ourselves. It's okay right now. But really, you throw me off here. But anyway, for those that haven't heard, Samoa Joe was telling people last Friday at an indie show in New York that he is headed to WWE. He reportedly said that he will be starting with the company in a few weeks. From previous reports, ROH cut their scheduled run for Joe short, and will have it culminate at their WrestleMania weekend show. Is believed he will start off in NXT.
That's the place.
But
where
is he going to be
start
Samoa
right now.
Jim, or do they actually try to do Samoa Joe?
Who knows what they're going to do? But I'll tell you what, I'm really liking NXT since they came on the WWE Network. They've actually amped it up quite a bit. The last night I thought was actually going to be an NXT special. It was only like a regular 1 hour episode, but you didn't miss much. Sasha Banks beat Alexa Bliss, defended her women's title, and Kevin Owens beat Finn Balor. Very good matchup, I would say, in the last one. There's only 2 matches, but very impressive matches as it is. And they're actually putting those guys on the road now for live events, which is what they really need to do, instead of being stuck in that Full Sail University and their comfortable studio atmosphere, But it still seems like a fun atmosphere either way. So, well, let's see here. I'm going to go ahead and go to the next one here, which I think, to me personally, I had at least one of these, but now this is going to be real interesting to how WWE handles that. But apparently, yesterday, WWE came to an agreement with Authentic Brands Group, ABG, and announced a joint venture for Tap Out, which of course is a fitness brand of apparel. They're now the official fitness and training partner of the WWE. And they're going to be integrated across WWE's global platforms, including TV programming, the WWE Network, pay-per-view broadcast, live events, digital, and social media. So this is a big stocking in the cap for WWE, because trust me, if you're basically any type of brand at all, why you get out of here? Jeez, this show's messed up as it is. Get that bear out of here. Get it out of here.
Go ahead and catch it myself.
What a night. I can't wait to wrap this thing up. This has been a cluster, but hopefully next week will be better. But yeah, Of course, Vince McMahon says the WWE is always looking for new opportunities to partner with best-in-class organizations, develop new products for our fans, and drive shareholder value. The joint venture aligns our WWE strategic approach, and we look forward to building the Tap Out brand. As part of it, and once again, WWE will create new content featuring superstars and divas in Tap Out apparel and market the brand across all platforms. It's also going to be at the WWE Performance Center in Orlando. Performers, trainers, and staff will be outfitted in Tap Out workout apparel. So that's going to be quite interesting because now Tap Out is not just exclusive to mixed martial arts now.
Well, the other thing with that, though, too, is the fact that that's actually a good brand of merchandise, how they market everything. WWE tried some designs like that before, but they were like $40 shirts or two.
Oh,
so hopefully maybe dealing with Tap Out, it'll be able to like pretty much get something like going good on that.
Right. I hope so because, I mean,
but not WWE should actually market, wreaths because you can actually do wreaths like this and everything. See that? Nice. And market that. Cheap plug, you think there?
Yeah. That's more than cheap. That's like
hey, those are good wreaths. Now don't even like that.
Those are good wreaths, but they're only good usually for like holidays. Easter's coming up, I guess. You can do a wreath for Easter.
Really?
Yeah, they're good for holidays.
Here, let's look at the one that I just showed.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, that's for a holiday there. You see? St. Louis Cardinals one. You see? And the one that you have at your place, purple with the ugly lime green.
Okay, you made your point. You made your point. So it's more than just holidays for it. I mean, for those.
I found a segue to throw out merchandise there. So
yeah, it is. But it's going to be interesting with WWE with Tap Out apparel. I mean, where do you think that's going to go? I mean, because if you got Cena merchandise, you think they're going to merge Cena's merchandise with Tap Out apparel, maybe make a new design, or kind of interesting how that's going to work and playing out. But good for Tap Out. I'm actually looking forward to seeing what kind of shirts they have with that. So we're coming towards the tail end of this here, Maniac. So let's go.
We got to scroll back up.
Of course, we got to scroll back up. We can't forget about this weekend. Hello. All right, let's go ahead and first, let's hit the bottom part of that segment first off. I'll leave that to you.
Oh, yeah!
Sorry, I just had to. Well, pretty much we got the Hall of Fame class of 2015. Can I help you, please? Thank you. No, you come here. You come, not you. No. You, the attractive younger person. The younger person. Anyway, this year's class of 2015 for the WWE Hall of Fame. Will you go away?
My friend, don't be a jerk.
Forgive him. He's not let out of the home too much. He has a drinking problem.
Anyway,
I'm that, by the way.
This year's class of 2015 is the Macho Man Randy Savage, Alundra Blaze, which is interesting on that one that they mended those fences, Arnold Schwarzenegger, Kevin Nash, Rikishi, the Bushwhackers, Larry Zbyszko, and Tatsumi Fujinami.
So basically 9 people going in, 2 of them as a tag team. I found it kind of interesting that Kevin Nash is at the tail end of a class going in. I'm kind of shocked at that.
I don't think he would be the last one. I wouldn't think that.
But I guess we'll we both agree when we say that the Macho Man should be head of the class because it's been years.
No, he was the first one that was announced, so yeah.
Yeah. By any chance, I actually tried looking for this too, but we haven't gotten the list of who's inducting who into the Hall of Fame.
Have not heard anything on Macho Man or Alundra Blaze. Then Kevin Nash is Shawn Michaels. Rikishi, probably the Usos.
I would guess. I mean,
Right.
Larry Zbyszko. There, forgot who that was. Somebody had said it though. I thought. No, actually, nobody's been said for Larry. But
No.
probably a perfect person for that would be. I'm coming up next Wednesday when you got when the that little show over the liquor cabinet goes. Now I'll tell you that.
It's not so funny when you're on the air, is it?
This is.
This has been a train wreck. It really has.
Yeah, think. That's what happens when we do it here. Murphy's on 21, right on Tuscaloosa Ferry Road.
In St. Louis, Missouri. So Google Map it and then send
Call
us
and make your complaints.
Call making complaints. Don't complain. Don't shut this place down. A lot of people like this place actually. So,
Complain that you need the person that cooks in the kitchen more nights off and more hours also. Just saying.
yeah, you know.
Or actually, not more nights off, just more hours. I'm sorry.
Yeah, especially they make mean sandwiches. I know. Good cooks make mean sandwiches, right?
Okay, so let's start with WrestleMania, you little shit.
But real quick, your opinion, was there somebody overlooked this year that should have gone in? Considering it's in California.
The only thing I probably would have said would have been Miss Elizabeth, maybe.
She should have went in with him, right?
Yeah, that would be the only thing, really.
Package deal.
Nobody really I could think of right now. I mean, there's not a lot that you can keep doing right now, though, if need to. I mean, so.
I mean, last year there were 7 that went in. Now this year's there's 9. They usually try to keep around that, but I guess I can kind of understand where they're coming from.
Well, this is going to be the next year. Is probably going to be on the network though too. So.
What?
Probably the second year now. This will be on the network too, so they can squeeze in more stuff.
Right. True. But you don't want to be running out of superstars too to put into the Hall of Fame because you don't just want to put everybody in there. Like 10 years from now, you've used a lot of good people up, and you're going to be putting Bastion Booger in for the freaking WWE Hall of Fame.
Actually, he wasn't that bad of a talent. He actually has his own school. I mean, so.
But you probably
gimmick-wise, yeah.
Pan Man.
Can't prove it to me.
Yeah, it's a pan that talks.
My friend, don't be a jerk.
So,
loser!
And just I'm making a disclaimer right now. I'm not controlling that sound whatsoever. So, yeah.
Do it something to me. I don't care.
All right. So now we've learned.
Could you shut up and give us the money?
If it's not even payday yet. So now we recently learned straight from the WWE Network earlier today that there are now 2 of the matches on the pre-show or the kickoff show now. You got the Fatal 4-Way tag team.
Tyson Kidd and Cesaro versus the New Day. New Day! Dark Days.
Yeah.
Versus Los Matadors versus the the Usos.
I swear.
That's a lot better than the crap that he was doing.
I don't know you at times. I swear I don't. Anyway. Opinion? I don't see the title changing hands.
Cesaro?
How about you? Yeah, I was gonna say title's not changing hands. Why
are we? What the? Traffic going back?
People work here, We're in their public domain. So if they've got to get to an office, they got to get to an office.
Do you have a problem with that? You can get the fuck out.
I can stay gone tomorrow too. Just so you know.
So then, of course, you got the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal,
which I found interesting that they're putting on net. So there's not going to be anything major breakout on it like it did with Cesaro last year. And in that so far, you have Connor, Victor, Kane, Big Show, Darren Young, Titus O'Neil, Jack Swagger, The Miz, Ryback, Curtis Axel, Fandango. I said it right, Fandango.
Adam Rose, Zack Ryder, Eric Rowan, Sin Cara, Damian Mizdow, Goldust, Mark Henry, Heath Slater, and an NXT superstar.
Which I would guess
I
probably.
think X-Mania is going to go wild.
You think Axel? Yeah.
No, I think Fandango when I said that. Yeah, Axel.
I'm just trying to figure out who they're going to put in for an NXT superstar. Maybe Adrian.
Charlotte.
Just because she looks like a dude doesn't mean she's going to fight like one, okay?
Oh, no, that was all on you there.
I don't care.
That was all on you.
I don't care. I don't care. Come and get me, Rick, if you can find me on your sober night. Cut that. I don't care. No, but I think Adrian Neville is probably about due for an appearance in a WWE ring.
Who?
Adrian Neville, longest reigning NXT champion. Do your homework before you come to class, sir. Let's see.
All my notes went out the friggin' window some time ago, okay?
All right, let's talk. Let's see. Their Intercontinental title ladder match. Let's see. We got the champ, Bad News Bear, defending against R-Truth, Dean Ambrose, Luke Harper, Dolph Ziggler, Daniel Bryan, and Stardust. Got any predictions for that match at all?
Daniel Bryan.
Yeah, I see Daniel Bryan with it. Kind of make him a Triple Crown winner in WWE. Kind of cement his legacy. I like that. I don't see. God, who has not held the title in this match besides Daniel Bryan? I guess R-Truth hasn't. R-Truth was never Intercontinental champion. So if they're going to go for a new champion, give a good push for its due. Give it to Daniel Bryan. So I agree with that. Okay, let's see. U.S. title match. Rusev versus John Cena.
The champ is here!
They're going to put it on him for the simple fact is they can't put the world title on him, and they don't want to even tie him with Ric Flair.
Yeah.
To beat the man, you got to beat the man.
Yeah, that's the unfortunate thing. So I don't think John's going to see the WWE title on his career ever again. But the U.S. title, which I will give WWE credit, as I hack up another lung, they're getting the mid-card titles on to people who have actually been to the top before and try to push them more as a more of an important title, but yet not try to put them on the back burner. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, if Daniel Bryan gets the IC title, John Cena gets the U.S. title, that's going to push a lot of superstars with those names going after those titles, and it's going to probably make your card a lot stronger.
Yeah.
So if WWE's smart about that, we see those two mid-card titles change hands. Let's see. Randy Orton versus Seth Rollins.
Nothing you can say, nothing's gonna change.
I'm actually going to have to go with Seth on this one.
Here's the thing. Seth don't need the win on this stuff. Seth already has the money in the bank. So anything, let's say Randy got it, there's nothing that would kill Seth out of this because he still cash in even on the pay-per-view or another day.
Yeah.
And step right back up.
Yeah. I see your logic there, but there's not really logic when it comes to WWE half the time. I still say Seth Rollins will get help over and getting over on Randy Orton. So I don't like the choice, but I have to go with Seth Rollins. So
next match.
Got any cheese?
This is the match where I'll be going and getting the beer and sitting and chatting for a while and having a snack or two.
Let's get busy!
Paige and AJ Lee defends against Brie and Divas champion Nikki Bella, the Bella Twins.
Fellas, they've already been building too much tension with AJ and Paige right now.
Yeah. So getting toward the top of the card now. Let's see. Bray Wyatt versus The Undertaker.
You will rest in peace.
I would have to agree. You can't put Taker down 2 Manias in a row. Considering now they're rumored that
Next year be the retirement.
he'll go in the Hall of Fame the same year because he's from Texas. He's from Houston. Having to Dallas next year. So I do see Taker winning, and it'd be interesting to see who Taker might face next year for his last match. So, all right. Now we've got the Vigilante, the Icon, the I don't know whatever else he's called. We got Sting and Triple H. You choice on that one?
I wasn't ready though, but let me get. Hold on.
We're waiting for him, by the way. For all who don't know.
I would say Sting. They're going to give it to Sting. Hunter don't need to win either.
No, he doesn't.
Give Sting a win on his first WrestleMania at least, and see where this is going to go with that.
Yeah, because they can't really kill off Sting as far as his efforts and the impact he's made so far. Because, we're probably not going to see Sting again. So maybe around this time next year or around the Rumble. Because I don't see him having many TV appearances. So give Sting the win. He goes off TV for a good while. Then he'll come back around 2016. So then we come to our main event, man.
I'm not even going to try to look for Roman on here. I got way too many themes. But I think Roman. Yeah. It's the only way they can go right now. Brock don't need either. He's already signed for it. And I doubt that was going to be it because why give Roman the chance, have somebody else come after him, build Brock into another good feud that will still keep him in the spotlight.
That's true. But like I said, with all
despite popular belief, you don't need a belt every time.
No, you don't need. But just to keep in mind, there are actually Vegas odds of betting on these cards and matches.
Well, I already checked it out the other day, or I forgot the name of the company. But I did check. Hey, Kevin Nash getting stabbed on her.
Oh, I have no idea what the heck they're doing.
It's Punisher, I think, or something where Kevin Nash was the bad guy.
You didn't tell me Tim Ferriss is here.
That was him. I had nothing to do with that. Kick his ass. I'm good. Thank you.
Hey, he ain't gonna kick my butt. He'll kick you. He'll tell you to shut your mouth. The first thing that'll come out of your mouth is his mouth is telling you to shut up. Yeah, I bet you on that. But all right, so here's where I stand on this. Roman Reigns, built for so long. He's been in the business less than 5 years. Over 2 years now since he debuted with the Shield. About 2 years, 4 months to the day or whatever. It's still too young for Reigns. And with Brock re-signing, I think they're trying to give him one of the longest reigns as WWE champion past CM Punk. So with that in mind, I'm going to give Brock Lesnar the W for this match. So Brock Lesnar will be winning and defeating Roman Reigns. I see it on Reigns in the future maybe, but it's not right now. It's not the time. And I see Brock keep continuing his dominance as WWE.
Squeeze my head. It's soft.
Yeah, well. Oh, well. A lot of things over here are soft besides the head on top of my shoulders, sir. My lungs are soft. My voice is soft. And I think it's probably...
it still wasn't the same without one person, though.
I don't need your rocking chair. Your Geritol.
He just needs to call period instead of, all of that stuff. Now you're just getting slap happy. I'm out, man.
Yeah, we're done. Come on,
we are done. Thanks for joining in. For those who have listened in, who somehow our video feed got cut off because this freaking software is driving me nuts. But anyway, what can you do? We thank you very much for listening in.
Say bye-bye for that.
Bye to the Bears. Say bye, Billy.
Bye, Billy.
Thank you.
Oh,
Goodbye.
Jesus.
No, it happens. It happens.
It doesn't happen. Not in this locker room. It doesn't.
Put the bear down. Okay, let's just stop.
Oh, gee.
Are we stopping?
Yes, we're done.
No,
I'll be
we're done.
Can we do an extra?
No.
Because I got something.
Oh, jeez.
We don't have a Zoom.
Stop.
No?
No.
Stop.
You have a wide angle?
No.
No, I'm using it.
Are we off?
Hey, Tim, we've always
Folks, we're
been
done.
off,
Thank you very
brother.
much. We're done. You have a good rest of your
Help.
evening. See ya.
Ah!
I got nothing to fade to. I'm done. I'm done.
Thank you. Goodbye.
I'm done.
What are you, a dumbass?